Hi, Judita. I hope you're doing well. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. I'm really excited to dive into your reading for you. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. I just have my notes here for your reading. So you are born on February 15th of 1990. You are an Aquarius. And you're wondering if you and your significant other will get back together or if you should move on. Just making sure I don't have my microphone on. So hopefully you could hear. I'm glad I double checked. Sorry about that. So just in case you didn't hear me, I was just going over your notes, but you are an Aquarius born on February 15th, 1990, and you wanted to know if you will get back together with your significant other or if you should move on, and also how he's feeling about you at this time. So, we're going to start off with some oracle cards. I always start off just to get some general energies. And if at any time during the reading you find the reading helpful or you like the video and you feel called to leave a review, there is a place in the confirmation email where you book the reading that you could leave a review. But by no means is that necessary. Only if you feel called to, of course. So, what do we have for Judita? Oops. General energies in regards to her relationship. So we have transits, climate coming out, card number 55 from the Astro Oracle. Interesting. Let me go ahead and get another one. So there could be something in the transiting planets. I know you are an Aquarius, and Pluto, if you follow astrology, I do astrology videos as well, but Pluto is in Capricorn for the very last time, getting ready to ingress into the sign of Aquarius. And it probably won't be hitting your sun because you're kind of well, actually, you know what? You're kind of on the cusp of Aquarius, Pisces, so I don't think Pluto will be hitting your sun for a long time. That being said, you likely have other planets. I'm not sure if you know your birth chart. You likely have other planets that are either in Aquarius, in Capricorn, or possibly in Pisces. So Pluto moving into the sign of Aquarius could be affecting you. Then we have the 6th house, sustainability, card number 44. Interesting. Then I'm going to get a Keepers of Light Oracle, and this is energy that is supportive of you and that you can embody at this time for your situation. So we have Gaia, Earth connection. Be mindful of the planet, come back to Earth and stay grounded. So there's something here about grounding your energy. Your energy could feel a little bit scattered right now, or you could be feeling a bit confused. If you live in a climate where you're able to go outside and put your bare feet on the earth, I would definitely recommend that. Nature walks or just getting outside in nature and connecting with the earth could be beneficial and just like grounding your energy a little bit more. We will get a shadow card for you and for your partner. So we have Pride coming out. And then we have emotional dysregulation coming out. So that is for your partner. So there could be something here about, you know, your shadow was pride. So pride could show up in a lot of different ways. You know, it's not something that, I think everybody has pride, you know, from time to time, but there could be something here about, you know, being okay with mistakes that have been made within the connection. I'm not sure if you're in contact with this person or with your significant other, or if you guys are completely separated, or what exactly the exact details of the situation are. But there could be something here about like owning up to your imperfections within the relationship, as well as your partner's imperfections within the relationship if it was to continue. Okay, so we are going to dive into the tarot, and what I do for the tarot is I will get the court card that corresponds to your zodiac sign. So you are in Aquarius, so I'm looking for the Queen of Swords. And then we put that at the center of the table, and then we will just pull some cards here for your questions. Queen of Swords, there you are. All right. So let's just get some overall energy for you and the connection at this time. So you could have something transiting your 6th house too, with the transit card and of course the 6th house card coming out. So I don't know what your rising sign is, but if you follow astrology, I would definitely recommend looking at your 6th house or just looking at your transits in general right now. There could be something here about work. I know that's not what you asked about, but that could be significant right now because the 6th house deals with work. It also deals with many different things, but it can also deal with your health. So there could be something about mental health here too, just making sure that the connection is good for your mental health, good for your mental well-being, etc. All right, so overall connection energy. We have the 5 of Cups, so it looks like there is some energy of regret, sadness, depression, apathy, grief, sorrow, and I feel like both of you guys are feeling this energy at this time over the connection. We have the King of Wands coming out. So I'm going to assume that that is his energy. So he could definitely be feeling some regret. He could definitely be feeling some sadness. He could be feeling a little bit depressed or lost or apathetic. But I feel like both of you guys as well. King of Pentacles coming out. Interesting. There could also be outside influences on the connection. I'm going to go ahead and clarify those. Clarify all 3. So we have the Queen of Swords in the reverse coming out. So I don't know if there was some sort of falling out because of some sort of disagreement or some form of communication. Maybe it was a miscommunication. Maybe it was a verbal argument, or also maybe either one person was like overly emotional about the situation and one person was maybe somewhat cruel or somewhat mean about the situation and cut the situation off, or there was some sort of separation or distance. Even if you guys aren't actually separated or broken up, maybe there was just some physical space, or there's just a lack of emotional connection at this time. But there could definitely be a physical separation as well. But it seems like there was a little bit of like bitterness or cold-heartedness involved in this falling out, and now somebody's feeling some sort of regret, and I feel like both of you guys are feeling some sort of sadness or depression over the situation. Why is the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles here? So there could be another influence on the situation. It could be a friend. 3 of Wands. I feel like he's holding back, as in your partner. And then we have the 3 of Swords, which was clarifying the King of Pentacles, which is interesting. So again, there could have been an influence of another person within this relationship, and it is 2 masculine energies, although in tarot I don't read gender, so just take that with a grain of salt. It could either be a feminine energy or a masculine energy, but this could be like a friend, it could be a father figure. Let's get one more. But it seems like this is kind of what caused the heartbreak, or it could have influenced the heartbreak or the separation in some way. Sometimes the 3 of Swords can be a third-party energy, and when I say third-party, that just means a third-party interference. Queen of Wands, lots of people. It seems like there's lots of people involved in this connection, or that at least have had influence on the connection. So the Lovers card and the 6 of Pentacles. I don't know if you walked away or if your partner walked away. I do see a soul contract here with the Lovers card that is Gemini energy. And then we have the 6 of Pentacles. So there could be something about work that's tied into this. If it's not work, the 6 of Pentacles is a card of equal give and take. It's about giving and receiving. It's like giving back and making sure that everything is reciprocated from your partner. So that could have been a decision that was made to move away from the connection, or that could have been an issue in the connection that caused some sort of falling out, or caused arguments, or caused disagreements, or caused the separation in general as well. But I'm picking up interference from outside energy. So that could be, again, it could be friends, family members, it could be another person, like it could be a third-party energy in some way, shape, or form. But let's see here. Will you get back together? Let's ask a yes or no here. Will you get back together with him? Okay, I'm getting a yes. I was getting a yes in my head before I pulled the card. So I am getting a yes. You guys will get back together. The Sun card is the happiest card in the deck, so I'm really happy to see that. Anything else we should know about getting back together? I feel like you are definitely having a lot of anxiety about this. You could be losing sleep over this, having nightmares, or just anxiety and worry on the future. And then we have the Judgment card. So I feel like there's some sort of call from the divine right now. I'm almost picking up picking it up as being on his behalf, like it's his decision to move towards you at this time. And it's giving you anxiety because it's almost like you're at this stalemate and you're waiting for him to make some sort of move, or maybe have some sort of communication with you. You're waiting to hear from him. You're waiting to see if you should move on. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Strength card, the Page of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. Yeah, somebody's holding back, and I feel like you could be holding back because you don't want to cause any more conflict, but you're wanting some sort of reunion with him, and you want to work on things and bring things back into balance. So how is he feeling about Judita at this time? So we have the Eight of Pentacles. I do think that he wants to work on things. We have the Queen of Pentacles. I don't know if you have children, or maybe there was talks of having children or something like that, but he sees you as a very feminine energy nonetheless. It's a very wifely energy. And then we have the Three of Cups. Ten of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, he's wanting to heal some sort of ending that happened. You know, the Ten of Swords is a painful ending. And when it's in the reverse, it's healing from that. It's recovery. It's regeneration. It's basically there's nowhere to go but up. And there's some sort of healing energy, or at least the want to heal something that was extremely painful that came to an end in the recent past. So I don't know if I would say that you guys are, you know, actually had a breakup or actually had a separation. I don't know your particular situation, of course, but it seems like his energy, he does want to work on things. He sees you as a very like a wifely energy, or wifey material, I guess you could say. And there's a lot of happiness, and he feels like you guys have a deep friendship and a deep bond that he doesn't want to break. So therefore he wants to heal it with you. Let's go ahead and get some advice for you. Advice for Judita. We have the Five of Swords coming out. Oops. And then we have the Temperance card in the reverse. Interesting. There's something here about realignment or healing, also seeing something from a third perspective or a third way, bringing something back into balance. Also, moderation is very prevalent with the Temperance card. So that could be, I don't know, the need to fight or the need to argue. The Five of Swords is a very argumentative energy. It can be kind of like you know, just lots of conflict and disagreements that you have with each other. And the Temperance card is indicating that you need to look at things from an outside perspective, from a higher spiritual perspective, in order to resolve those things and bring peace into the situation. The Temperance card is a card of Archangel Michael, and it's always depicted with a triangle on the angel's chest because it indicates looking at something from a higher perspective or a third way, right? A spiritual way, a divine way, God's way, etc., etc. Anything else here for advice? I'll get a couple. Then we have the Devil card. Yeah, so there could have been some, you know, shadow qualities within the relationship, or you guys could have brought the shadow side out in each other. There could have been something quote unquote toxic or negative about the connection. Sometimes addictions, attachments, seduction or lust or sexuality or destructive behavior can be themes of the Devil card. But either way, with the Temperance card here, you guys both have the capability to heal it. And it's also about looking at something from an objective perspective and understanding that we're all human, right? And we're all, we all have these devil type qualities at some point or other, especially in relationships, because relationships are the highest form of shadow work. So it's really about accepting that and coming together in order to heal that. Because I feel like both of you guys want to heal something, but there just needs to be some compromise on both sides and making sure you guys are both giving and receiving an equal exchange of energy. So as much energy as you're putting into the connection, you should expect the same amount back. And having open and honest dialogue and communication about those said things that you're worried about if you were to restart again, because I feel like you guys both want to, and I am getting a yes that you guys will come back together. So I am gonna pull just a couple of these oracle really quick. So we have Clock, needs time, takes time, time cycles, time to heal and progress. So there could be some, and you could feel like you've been waiting forever for this reconciliation with him. And then we have addiction that came out in the reversed. So that's beautiful. And I think it was talking about this devil card. It doesn't have to be actual addictions, but it can be codependency, obsession, possession, controlling. So there could have been an element of like, you know, obsessive behavior, controlling energy, or just some sort of toxicity within the relationship that needs to be released in order for you guys to have a healthy and successful relationship in the future, which I do see happening because we had the Sun card as your yes card. And then we have a date coming out, meeting someone, dating, getting back out there, plan, set a date. So when the date card comes out for a relationship, this usually means that you guys need to spend more quality time together, like going out on a date, or saying that you guys are at least going to go on one small date at least like once a week or once every 2 weeks, whatever works for you guys as a couple. Going back out there and getting back to how it was when you guys first started dating and remembering how that used to be and bringing that back into your current relationship or your newfound start of the relationship. So that is all I have for you, Judita. I really hope this was helpful for you. If you did resonate with it or you found it helpful at all and you feel called to leave a review, again, there is a place in the confirmation email that you can do that. I will be sending this over from my personal work email. So if you have any questions, you can always email me back on there. And then we have divine timing. So everything happens in divine time. So I think an element of patience needs to be cultivated as well. And just remembering that everything is in order and God is in charge. And I think that you guys are well on your way to happiness if there can be compromise and open communication and healing and accepting of each other's flaws and, you know, pitfalls, because we're all human, right? So thank you so much, Judita. I really do appreciate your purchase of your reading, and I will be sending this over to you. Thanks. Bye.